All right, Facebook's, YouTube's are back running again.
Oh, well, no.
Joe.
It's been removed by the uploader, so
Yep, unavailable.
Well, I guess a new show just started on the channels.
Well, good grief. You always make things so complicated.
Well, shit. Y'all are the ones that complicated it.
We were just waiting until you came in and told us get off your lawn.
No.
Oh, we're back on already. Oh, good.
I heard somebody pop in. Who's that? Oh, there's Dawn. Okay.
I can put another like on it. There you go.
Oh, no, Dawn, you haven't missed the fun part yet.
Yet.
Although it's been fun all the way along. Hello, Keisha. And I don't know. This is another thing Joe Dog's going to have to brag about to StreamYard. You know, you can stop the show and start it all over again in the same night.
Yeah, anybody can do that. That's been.
Oh, now you got 4 likes. Holy moly. You can get all kinds of watch hours this week.
Oh, and we have Mind Twist 81.
That is.
Yeah.
That's Heather.
Heather.
Yeah.
That's Heather. Yeah. Hey, Heather.
You had to have a show on Wednesday before you woke Heather up there.
That's all right. That's all right.
All right, I'll be back in just a minute. Good grief.
Hey, we're not.
I'm still here. I'm just got to step away for a minute.
One day I'm gonna have a long talk with that boy.
I gotta get me another beer, okay?
Okay. We cracked this up.
Better make it 2. I mean, seriously. Got some catching up to do.
Get out of my head.
Rich, one of these days you and I are going to have to collaborate on a story because we're already living in each other's pockets. Oh, yes. Lord.
Hey, Don.
Hello, Dawn. Welcome to the accidental world of comedy.
Live tonight from a Chinese satellite somewhere over the United States, it's Stupid O'Clock.
We're transmitting from a balloon that hasn't been shut down yet.
Yeah. I'm back. Dang it.
Yet.
Those signals are bouncing all over the place. It's worse
I was violating one of my broadcast rules, and I had to correct that problem. I went and put pants on.
Wow, this really is like
good.
I believe Brian K. Morris would be proud of you for that.
Probably would. Yeah.
I've never done a show without pants on, so I had to go put my pants on.
It really does feel like we're just like the Keystone Cops right now.
Well, we're not violating the Hays Code much.
Yet.
Much.
Kelly Austin would be very proud of us.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Mann Act, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
We're not transporting anybody across state lines. The transporter doesn't work that far yet. I'm still trying to fine tune it to where you get down from the local package store to my refrigerator, so I can get beer at 11:59. Hello, Scott. Yeah, what trouble are we getting into? All kinds.
This and that.
The shortness is all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I have pants on, so that's all that matters.
Damn.
Good to know too.
So do I, but that's only because they got cameras along the interstate.
Mm.
Are you saying, Joe, you wouldn't? By the way, Joe, okay, look down here again if you can. Are you driving?
I'm driving right now.
Oh.
Because
see red, white, and blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Police,
Yeah, it's our state cop escort.
he's being pulled over.
Oh, Dan did something he shouldn't have. Not Dan.
I'm hoping I did something I should have, and it's finally my turn for a book to come out.
Quick, hide the phone, Joe.
No, that's our state cop for the job site tonight.
Oh.
oh, so it's both the flashing lights are supposed to be there.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's good. That's good.
I happened to look up earlier and I was like, oh my gosh, Joe, you just look completely different. Like you look.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You got a haircut.
Y'all don't give me straight lines. The police have got their flashers on. Suddenly I see one of those YouTube videos that you're really not going to be wanting to watch unless you've actually Googled that sort of thing. And
John, I'll talk. Everybody else be quiet, okay? We're cool.
No, I am not putting that in my pocket to hide it from them.
Who
Come
said
on,
anything
Dawn.
about your pocket, honey?
Put the bottle in your pocket. Put the bottle in your pocket. Come on. Quick.
With what
Quick.
pocket?
Quick. You gotta have a big pocket, but hey, look at that. I'm almost done
Okay,
with
so
that.
that draws out some of us.
Well, I'm in trouble anyway, so.
By the
You're
way,
always in
Cecily, I
trouble.
don't think we've met. I'm Dawn. If she's taking a drink.
Yeah.
Don't make a joke.
Of course.
That's
I'm
all
going
we
to introduce
needed.
myself.
Well,
See, Keystone Cops.
Grab your wastebasket.
911.
I'm in trouble with Donna again.
Which one?
The
Mine.
other one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yours.
I'll bet
When
you.
have
Oh.
you not been?
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Now I told her, I said I wanted to play Lion Tamer tonight, and she went, "What?" I said, "Yeah, you get on all fours, and I put my head in your mouth."
Oh.
You okay,
There went
Cecily?
the man act.
Yeah. There we go. It is the green room after all. Oh my gosh. Oh,
And
man.
it's on his account. It's being recorded. I tried not to do that.
I know. You did.
Uh,
You
Yeah, I
All
said
over
it.
my
On the
textbook.
wrong night. You know. This is what happens when we do it on the wrong night.
Are you okay, Cecily?
I'm still alive and breathing, so I guess so.
I am so sorry. I didn't mean to
That's
like
good.
ask you that just as you were tipping back.
It wouldn't. That's not what got me. It was the statement of, "Oh, just as they're starting to drink," and I was like, "Okay, there we go." But I am going to need you to restate your statement because I did not fully hear it.
Oh, I said I'm Dawn. I don't think we've met. Hi.
Hi, I'm Cecily. I'm I don't know what I am.
If you're part of this group, nobody knows what we are.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
This is very true.
Nobody knows what we are.
That's
Nobody
great, Heather.
I'm the empress of everything.
That's well, nobody knows because we're a little of everything.
No.
Oh.
I am the empress.
Yeah, Dan, I got the show reset so we can start tomorrow at the normal show.
Are you sure you got it right this time?
Yes, I got it right this time.
Did you double check?
Yes,
Did
it's
you
set
triple
to start
check?
on the 16th.
Okay.
Sure, it shows AM.
Always have a second person to be another set of eyes.
Ouch.
Is it really?
Do you have
Oh,
clean
yeah.
underwear just in
My
case?
phone doing this.
I'll be at work. I don't even have a camera there, much less a good
Pants.
green
It's set
screen.
for February 16th, 9 p.m.
Okay.
All right. Good. All right.
Yeah,
8
that
p.m.
reminds me, I gotta go check out
regular
Never
people.
mind the furthermore later.
And
For those
if,
that are
if,
centralized.
if anybody is watching this at home, this is the essence of Stupid O'Clock. This is exactly the kind of conversations that you would have at a convention in the middle of the night when everything else is shut down, or in between panels that you know you've got an hour in between things that you definitely want to see,
Mhm.
and you're just hanging around in the hallway and bump into somebody, and they have
Y'all do
a
not want to
crowd.
hear my conversations at
Oh, yes,
I
conventions
mean,
we
that-
between
do.
panels at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, that's how me and well, I guess I'm pointing this way. Dan and I met.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
One
Stepping
of my
outside, having
fondest
a cigarette.
memories. One of my fondest memories.
Aw,
Oh,
this is sweet.
Yep. And
yeah,
Thessaly,
not many people
Oh,
could
buddy.
say that statement when they meet me, so I'll take it.
Thessaly showed me a notebook where she had been working on a story.
Nope, 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 nope. That is no longer a work in progress. That got burned to the ground.
I'm sorry, but still, it was basically the story of how we met and became
This is true.
friends.
This is true. I don't know. I
Uh,
may try to relight it.
hey, it would be worthwhile. In any case, I read it and I go, "This is great. This is great." And she asked me a couple of technical questions about it, and I was reading along and reading along, and for some reason, I stood there and I started acting,
Hmm.
and I became a couple of her characters, and was reciting the story back to her with a dramatic voice, and didn't sound like a used car salesman with a 54 Pinto that was going cheap, but he wanted to make an extra buck off of it. So anyway, the long and short of it was that I kind of improv'd a couple of lines that she liked, and she snatched that notebook out of my hand so fast I thought the paper was going to catch on fire, and started writing. So
That's how Dan gets them.
Well, honestly, Dan was the first person that helped me publish my first work of art too.
yes, indeed. And I believe my contribution was pretty much helping you retain your confidence in yourself.
No, you did more than that, but yes, you did.
And I also taught you a little bit about 2-point perspective, which you'd never heard of before, but I had to
And
use it
honestly,
in
that's helped
drafting
me doing a
school.
lot of artwork too.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things. It's not something that you'd ever run into unless you were actually trying to lay out a floor plan or do a complicated landscape art with a big building in the middle ground, not the background or not the foreground, but in the middle there. And if anybody didn't know, 2-point perspective is one of those things where you've got something that recedes into the distance, but not to a single point, but to two separate points on either side of the absolute center of the image.
You also see a lot in comic book art too.
Yeah, sure do. I ran into it in drafting school. Drafting classes in art school.
It's one of those that you've seen it, but you don't know what it was until, oh, that's what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I just figured out how I messed up on the date and the time.
Yeah.
Someone talked about me going over to somebody and pooting on them, and it reminded me I had some of those pickled eggs from John Scarborough, and I got totally distracted.
Yeah, if you don't put a like on this show, Joe Dog will come to your house and eat that pickled eggs, and you don't want that. So put a like on the show now.
How to
And that's where
distract
I
a
got
man,
distracted.
Put food in front of him.
Put what in front of me?
Put food in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it's
Food that
rather
can weaponize
powerful
them.
food.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Methane production food.
Mm.
Oh, I actually got a reply from Elon in a tweet.
He says he didn't need that much methane. Thank you very much. Good night.
No, I said, why don't you go to some of these sewer treatment plants around Texas
Hmm.
of these major cities because they burn the stuff off,
Mm-hmm.
set them up a recondenser, free methane. He goes, didn't think of that. That's all I got back is at Joe Dog 158. Didn't think of that.
Just before he blocked you. I'm just pulling your leg, Joe.
Oh.
Don't pull too hard. You know what happens.
Yeah.
Like
At least he didn't have to tell you to pull his finger.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Rich.
Hey, Barry.
I found us a third writer for the collaboration, Rich. Oh.
I dilated today, and they're still not quite 100% back to not being abnormal.
Understood.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So her eyes got dilated, Joe.
Yeah. Okay.
That's yeah.
I'm going, why are you sitting here? Okay. I'm sorry.
When you were on the way home, did you happen to notice how many different colors of red the taillights in traffic actually are?
Who, me?
Yeah, because you had your eyes dilated. I had that done to me once, and I had to drive myself home.
Oh,
I did.
no.
Luckily, it's really close, and it's like one turn, two turns, but
Yep. I wound up noticing that, what I thought was all the same colors of red in car taillights are actually about 50 different colors.
50 Shades of Red.
And all of them entirely too bright. Can't say the same for the drivers, but the colors, very bright.
Luckily, it was cloudy and rainy, so it wasn't that bad. And like I said, it's pretty close. I mean, it's maybe not even 2 miles. So,
is William Joseph Roberts still here? Shoot me an email, dude, so I know what it was that we need to have a talk about. Because I am on tenterhooks right now, hoping it's time for one of my books to go through the pre-publishing process. Because he's got 3 submissions right now, so that would be very nice. That would be very, very. Everybody wish me luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck with that.
Well, I hear William Joseph Roberts is going to be Toastmaster at HallowCon next year.
That's wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. Very entertaining fellow too.
You've rolled too much more, dude, and you are falling on the
Got my
ground.
assignments done. Yeah.
All right. Congratulations. That's always a good feeling, ain't it?
Oh yeah, and I still have plenty of time. Usually I wait till the last minute.
I'm familiar with finishing my homework at a bus stop on my way to class.
Usually I wait till like 11 o'clock, and where I only have is 59 minutes to get this done. And I still get hundreds, so I mean.
Well, my temptation was that the University of Georgia Library is 7 stories tall. And
I would never leave.
I had a library card. I was
would
checking
never
books
leave.
out every day.
I would never leave.
I didn't want to, but I had to go to class sometimes. And go home. Had to get on the tractor and do work. So,
Yeah.
The joys of being a farm boy.
yeehaw.
Well, we had a lot of yeehaw moments, but mostly it was jumping terraces in the tractor. You get a Ford tractor airborne for 3 or 4 feet, you feel like you're filming a Dukes of Hazzard scene right there.
Wait a minute. Did I hear you say jumping Ferris wheels in a Ford tractor?
Well,
Terraces.
Oh,
Tonight
okay.
on the Dukes.
Yeehaw.
I was about to go. Okay, Dan, I've heard you tell some whoppers, but come on.
Okay,
Hey,
so here's the real question: am I bringing out the violin
Or I should
tonight or
say,
no?
Hey, if
Sure.
you're in the mood,
yeah,
we want to
go
hear.
ahead.
But like right now,
That's up to you. The timing is always your choice.
Oh, but that means I gotta get up and walk into the other room.
Oh, it's pain. Life is so painful.
Now Joe's blinking in amber.
Oh, it's because I'm behind the
There,
pump truck.
there goes the Batmobile.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was stuck in that remake of 2001.
Hey, Donna,
Hey, Carl.
I finished it.
Sorry, Joe. I can't do
Where's my
that.
surprise look?
Now I can buy some good gin.
Oh, that
What?
was the Deadpool gin.
Yeah, not so great. It was
Okay.
okay, but
It's
yeah.
gin. What do you expect?
Well, for it to have a taste would be nice.
Oh, it has a taste. It wasn't a great taste.
Oh, okay.
That was the problem, though.
I got some a couple of weeks ago, and I don't usually buy gin, but I expected it to have a taste, and it's pretty much. I've had stronger mouthwash.
It's like a,
Seriously.
like a vodka. Did it sneak up on you?
No,
Huh.
it's like it was water.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
good. No.
Every gin I've had tasted like I was drinking a pine cone.
That's the way it's supposed
Yeah.
to taste. This
Yeah.
tasted like I just ran some tap water,
Yeah,
dropped a lime in it.
it should have a taste of juniper just a little bit, but not much. You know.
Carl, are you aware of the club that Benny's Beverage Depot has where they send you different alcohols every month? You have to buy so much alcohol off of them a year to even enter to become a member of this club.
Considering what I spent the
I
last
didn't know
month.
if you heard about it.
Well, we have one of the Benny's cards that supposedly gives you discounts. I don't know that I've gotten discounts before, but because we buy.
Yeah,
cigars.
I think you have to spend $500 or more a year to be in the club, and my friend is in it. The reason why I asked you, he's in it, and there was he was complaining because Laura no longer works there at Benny, so she can't give him heads up on certain products that he enjoys when they get it back in stock. But one of the whiskeys that he got, and I've been sitting here trying to think of the name of it, and being the teetotaler I am, I don't remember. But he was complaining, and I said, "Why, didn't you like the taste of it?" And he goes, "No, it tastes great." He said, "But the label looked like a generic label that somebody printed up off of their computer." So he was pissed about that. And he spent like $30-some on this little tiny bottle of whatever it was.
Oh,
Maybe
And he showed me a picture of it, and it did look like that.
They have craft
Yeah,
beers. I wonder if they have craft whiskeys.
Probably.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
they
this was some
buy
sort
from
of
local distilleries.
whiskey or something.
sounds like it
Yeah.
was more of a half craft.
Oh no, we lost Cecily. She was just about ready to play too.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Craft whiskey is a thing now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gatlinburg's
Yeah,
got a
no,
couple.
this is a
couple
name brand, but I just, like I say, I don't know the brands that well, so I couldn't remember it.
One of the best whiskeys, bourbons that I've ever found was Donna is the one that Peggy got me when I retired. Woodford Reserve.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's very good. They had a special edition come out for the Kentucky Derby, and they were charging $20 more per bottle. And I see it on the clearance shelf at Meijer. Every week it gets a little cheaper and a little cheaper, and as soon as it gets to be the same price as their regular, I'll try some. But I'm not going to spend extra just because it has a stupid label that says Kentucky Derby on it.
And Thessaly messages to say
this-
her Wi-Fi dropped out.
Oh no!
Yep.
Yeah.
So maybe she'll be back.
Yeah.
I, however, have to go down the hall.
There's another reserve bourbon that supposedly, when the people come in to buy it, the boxes that they actually come in, Laura told me when she worked at Benny's that they were told to take the boxes in the back, break them down, cut them up, and to put them in the cardboard recycler. They were not allowed to give away the boxes or sell them or anything. And
people were wanting
it
them?
was, yeah, well, like I guess for their collection or whatever, you know. And
Come to see my
friend,
collection
he
of
buys
whiskey.
it just as stock as bar.
Come see my collection of whiskey boxes and whatever, you know.
Yeah, and I thought, well, a box that an individual bottle would come in, no, it'd be about like 4 or 6 bottles would come in, like a case box, and that's what these people are wanting on just on certain ones. But yeah, they and I think it's a manufacturer thing to where they say you're not allowed to give these away. I don't know if they think somebody's going to pull some shady switcheroo or something and put some cheap whiskey in a box so that these people's brand is on, or what the reason is. But
that's weird.
I thought it was rather odd.
Well, people collect the strangest things. When I was in college, I rented a room in a house, you know, and so everybody shared the same refrigerator, and we had a bathroom on the second floor and a bathroom on the first floor that you had to share with people. But there was one apartment that was never rented out. Now I thought, well, okay. And it was right across the hall from my room I rented. And the guy had his beer can collection in there. And he'd go in there once in a while and you'd hear all these beer cans falling over. What the hell, dude? But he collected empty beer cans for some reason, and I don't know that he ever showed them to
Must have been
anybody.
the 70s.
Yeah, it was.
At one time,
My brother was like that.
I had a collection of different import beers that were available in the Athens, Georgia area, and took up fairly decent sized shelf actually. And then I had to move out of a big house where one of the garage bands was pretty much using for a studio, and I looked at it and I go, yeah, okay, if I had been able to soak the labels off of them and put them in a, press them to a notebook page or something, and had a collection of the different labels of all the import beers that I had sampled, that'd be great. But I do not have room for a refrigerator-sized shelf of empty beer bottles.
Right. Yeah.
So my dad helped me take them out, and we put them in a dumpster.
I saw where one of those organizing people, that go on YouTube and tell you how to organize your stuff. She said to take pictures of everything. So if you had a T-shirt collection, to take pictures of the T-shirts and then donate them somewhere, and then you have a picture of them. It's not the same as collecting them, but you do still have that collection. You still have the memory of the T-shirt or whatever it was, and that's how I do stuff now. Sometimes, if I think about it, I do have some cigar boxes up here just for show.
Some
I give away a lot of them because I don't want to keep a bunch.
Heard that, Donna.
weekend cigar boxes. Why? You
Are
know?
they cardboard or wood or a mix of?
The ones I keep are the wood ones that I put up here. I've got a couple cardboard, but most of these are wooden, and they have nice. They look nice, you know. So that's why I keep a couple of them. But the cardboard ones I give away as soon as possible. And oh, he's got one there. Yeah, people like them for.
Oh,
Check
yeah.
yourself. Check yourself and see whether or not you got one missing there, Carl.
No. I may have given one to Bill.
When I was over for Donna's birthday party, I think you were going to, and I walked out without one. This is one I got from Laura at Benny's,
Okay.
which it's got the little. I don't even know what's in it. Oh, I got Star Trek crap in it.
There you go. Yeah.
But
organizing stuff.
But it's got a nice little label on the back. It says factory number 408, District of PA. Whatever that means. Trying to see if I can find the name of the cigars that were in this, but it doesn't really say.
Oh, okay.
But it's a very nice box, and and I definitely use it.
Yeah.
All right.
Not the green room.
The block is wearing off, so I need to medicate and go lay down. So, have a great night, y'all.
Okay.
See you, Rich.
Good night, Rich.
Good night, Rich.
Feel better
Good night.
soon.
Okay.
Now, my wife got me a box of fancy chocolate candy. It was a wooden box with little dividers inside and the entire
Nice.
assortment in it.
Nice.
I still have that box, but haven't put anything else in it. It's got nice little artwork on the lid and everything, and inside, wood burned on the inside is what each little chamber in the dividers was the candy it was supposed to hold. And I milked that for as long as I could. I ate that candy the slowest of any candy that I have ever had in my life. This was not like a box of Halloween stuff that I got that was only lasted 2 days.
Right.
No, this I tried to make it last for several months, and I succeeded. But each selection inside was in its own sealed paper bag. So, it was fancy as all get out. I don't know where she found it, but I just absolutely love it.
Your wife is a treasure. You know that?
Yes, she is.
I'm not opening that one for a while.
What did you do, Joe?
I dropped it.
Whoa.
That one being a carbonated one, I assume.
Yeah. I found a video. I love it.
Oh dear. What did you do?
It's a cat.
Okay.
It's a kitty cat singing.
Oh no.
Okay.
Probably got a better voice than I do.
He's not singing anything by Rick Astley, is he?
I don't know.
See, the great part is with being on my phone doing this, I have to tap to unmute when you do crap like that. So I didn't have to hear it.
That's all right. It was just meow. Get me out of here. Call my agent. Meow.
Mm-hmm.
I did that just for you, Carl.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Kiri is desperately watching this for more reasons to try and get you back.
Oh yeah.
That was not me.
There will be.
That was Jimmy. That was Jimmy that did that.
Who's Jimmy?
Mike Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shame on him. I'll talk to
He
that.
rickrolled Kiri?
Yeah.
Because I did too the other day in the chat.
Or was that you that did it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was Mike Jimmy that liked it. That's right. It was you. Okay, yeah. See, Carl, you was getting your Joes confused.
Do we need to have Nick do another diagram of Joe's?
There will be a GIF for that later.
Uh-oh.
It was so dark. There were so many.
Oh crap! I forgot.
Here we go again.
Now I got to figure out what to get rid of. I got so much stuff.
He forgot what he forgot.
So we were talking about collecting things, and Joe collects GIFs and funny things, and he's lost track of how much he's collected.
Yep.
Did you finally run out of storage space for
Little
rim
video
shots
clip.
and whatnot?
Yep.
Video clips and
Yep.
Man.
Oh, and you and I were supposed to talk about something too, weren't we?
Yeah. We got plenty of time.
Okay, was it what I think it is?
Well, it's what we discussed
Okay, so what I thought it was.
of
Yeah.
about the future of the channel.
All right. Well, the offer is still open.
Well, shit, I got to find it now. Oh, there it is. Okay.
The future of the channel. Joe Dog's going, why did you give Dawn that link? Get her the hell out.
No, it's nothing like that. I can promise you, sweetheart.
Sure.
Okay. I can put it somewhere else. Awesome.
That's what she said.
Oh my.
The green room, but I was thinking it.
I'm not touching it.
That's not that bad a thing.
That's not what she said, girl.
That's not what you said last night.
Was that last night? I thought that was this afternoon.
Too much gin then, too.
Wow. No, I'm not going to say it with Donna around. Nope, can't say it.
Go ahead, I dare you.
Nope.
Which Donna?
Either.
I'm wondering if your Donna has found you watching that yoga video.
Nope.
Oh, good. Obviously,
What the door to the office is for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Carl, have you had a chance to check out that lady that does the narrowboat videos that I recommended to you?
I did. Oh, okay. Here we go.
The other one won't work. You need to lower the bit rate to 3 instead of 20.
Oh,
Is the other one mine?
probably
Do you have a bit rate?
Yeah.
not that I know of, but okay.
No, but she has. No, never mind.
My gesture.
Thank you for self-editing, Bill. Thank you. I could just read that across your forehead.
My
That would have been tragic because she'd have reached through the computer and choked the living heck out of you.
My gifs are just too.
No,
big.
she would have loved it, but
Yeah.
I didn't give it to read the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Remember I said I had my eyes dilated? It takes me a minute to...
She's running behind and reading.
I'll be right back.
Oh,
Threats will get you nowhere.
Tornado warnings in Oklahoma and Mississippi.
Oh no.
Now we know where Joe Dog was eating the pickled eggs.
Mm-hmm.
so did anybody see
must have been a road
Starlink
trip.
flying across
No,
the
what?
sky?
No wonder he's
but-
in the truck. Hey,
Oh,
Starlink
picture of
Starlink better watch. They're going to get shot down if they get too low.
Yeah. Yeah.
My little sister took pictures, put it on Facebook, and it looked fairly clear. It looked like somebody took a silver marker and just streaked it across the sky.
Yeah.
About 15 minutes ago, a huge asteroid came within about 8 to 12 times the distance of the moon from Earth, which is as close as it's going to be, hopefully, for the next 100 years when it has a chance of making us regret everything that we've ever done. Or
Well,
tried.
Monday, France had one fly over.
Hmm.
They had
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they had like a 3 hour notice.
yeah. But this one was about.
I
Well, let's just say it was big enough to give the dinosaurs a headache if it wasn't big enough to exterminate them. But
There we
yeah,
go.
I stopped counting at 4.
I caught a news story where it had actual photographs of the damn thing last time it went through,
Hmm.
and there was one time in my life when I had to do for a book cover, basically a pseudo book cover because it was online, um, an asteroid that threatened to hit the Earth.
Hmm.
And I looked at these photographs of the real asteroid and I go, I'm pretty good because I had it about somewhere in the vicinity of 85 to 90% correct as to what one would look like
Hmm.
when it was headed straight down our throats.
Hmm. Yeah.
So this
You
thing,
know what it looks like to have a rock hurled at your face.
uh-huh.
And just think, this has been happening throughout history. Throughout all the time we've been here, these things have been coming down and, streaking through the sky, and people go, "Oh, look, a shooting star," and they didn't know how close they came, maybe. But now that we have the news media telling us, and all the internet sources, now we can, cower in fear for, you
Oh,
know.
there's one British newspaper and website that I swear they just change the name of the darn thing every week because it's
Yeah.
always huge asteroid about to hit the Earth and then it goes, yeah, well, it's only twice as far as Venus is.
Yeah. Yeah, if that's hitting the Earth, then Mars nearly hits us all the time.
Uh-huh. Oh well, there's
I,
another.
I say,
I gotta behave.
yeah,
Hello, Miss Donna.
Does he know how to behave?
That's the
No,
question.
thank
no, he
God
don't.
Donna's not here.
It's
Oh,
your place to teach him.
Oh, oops.
Oh, he
Uh-oh.
didn't like that.
Uh-oh. He's
I'm
out.
surprised he didn't boot me out of the room.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm back. I'm wearing
Yeah.
Aunt Donna's shirt tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I love that shirt. I do have to admit that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
all those news reports, I'm going to ignore them until I see Henry Bemis going down into the safe with the book. And then by that time, I think we can kiss our butts goodbye.
Yeah. There was
don't know.
one the other day that said, asteroid hits Earth. Well, and then if you read the article, it was asteroid hits the Earth's atmosphere and burns up. It was about the size of a soccer ball or something, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, big deal.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
was the clickbait to get you to click on it so they
Oh,
get
yeah.
paid for all their
The
ads. that are on there.
sensationalism has just gotten out of hand. It really
Oh,
has.
and today was the anniversary of that one that exploded over.
Augusta.
Chelyabinsk?
That's the one. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know how to say it, but it's a place in Russia,
I guessed.
and
Chelyabinsk.
the
And that-
airburst from that one shattered windows for quite a ways around. Not huge, but a respectable amount of noise came out of it when it finally broke into little teeny tiny pieces and went boom. Well, it didn't go boom.
What they
it
have now will just make the fishing good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what the fishing is like in Russia. That one over France was really pretty, and some people had some sound recordings. So it was a bit loud for where they were, but there was nothing like shattering glass for square miles around. So
When we go through those meteor showers, those are interesting. If you've ever watched one of those, we sat out one fall, I think it was, my neighbor and I, and we were teenagers. We were sitting out on their lawn chairs, and he brought out some of his dad's brandy, and we were having brandy and watching the meteors go by, and it was like, this is kind of fun. And we actually heard a few of them. They went as they were burning up. It was very interesting, especially with brandy in it.
That was the kids in the next yard shooting bottle rockets at you, Carl.
It could have been. It was cool.
I've seen several in my lifetime, and I was old enough to know what they were, but I thought, oh, that's pretty. That's got to be way on up there, but it looks awfully big.
Yeah.
And just kind of green fireball went poof.
Yeah.
And
I think the Perseids that happen in August, because it's just the weather is just more acceptable as opposed to going to seeing the Leonids or any of the others. But we laid out literally on our backs on the ground. We took made a picnic out on the lawn that night, and I had my daughters and my wife out there, and we woke the daughters up at the peak, which was like around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, you just lay there and it looks like fireworks going. It starts off slow, but then what you're seeing something flying across the sky every 10-15 seconds there for a while. That it's very, very cool.
Yeah, I actually went out one year with I had a big piece of cardboard that I had got from work, so I made myself something to block all the security lights on the other farms nearby. Turned off all my outside lights and everything, and had this refrigerator-sized box out in the yard where I could look through at the basically the center point where the meteor shower was coming from, and I could see a whole lot more because I gave myself time for my eyes to get adjusted to the lack of light, and had all the incoming light from the other farms nearby. All their security lights had blocked off, and it was pretty neat. It was all. I wouldn't say it was like the hyperdrive scene in Star Wars, the first one, but
close though.
It got close there a couple of times. There were several every minute. Very, very pretty. You had to have something to block all the ambient light so that your eyes had time to get adjusted, even though I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, now you got to behave.
Yep.
Does this mean that I get
He's
to put
getting
my
it from
devil
both
horns
ends.
Not touching that line.
What, both ends or devil horns?
Well, you can put both of those lines together and make it even more interesting. But
Bill, you're making
no,
it
there's so
sound like a
much
party
light
in
pollution.
California.
And Dawn, if you look in the private chat, there's a link to 2 different shirts.
Carl, there's a shirt there for you.
Oh.
Yeah, it says I'm social distancing. Back off.
There you go. I like that. I was into social distancing before we had to do it.
I need one of those as a bumper sticker on my car for Atlanta traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I must have been forgiven for the visit today because I've got a sweet purring Calvin on my lap.
That's nice. I haven't been forgiven yet.
No.
Nope.
What'd you do? Take him to the vets?
Yep. He had to get his, what was it? Parvo and rabies.
Distemper shot, yeah.
Distemper, whatever.
Combo.
Inoculation.
Cat's going to get parvo?
It was a distemper, I guess. Yeah.
Distemper, feline leukemia, the combo shot.
And then
I'm way too familiar with those things.
I had them trim his front claws, which he was not happy about.
Actually,
Yeah, I tried that yesterday.
He behaved pretty well. Yeah.
Ours didn't.
You tried to do it yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not try to do it myself, but he was scared enough of the vet people that he let them do it. He's like, okay. And
One of my friends has 6 cats, and she can get 4 of them done. 2 of them she has to take to the vet.
Yeah, see the back of my hand there with all the red spots?
You know what your aunt said?
She said that was age, but I'll tell you what, there was a cat scratch there, cat scratch there, cat scratch there, and then the rest of that is from Band-Aids. I'm allergic to the adhesive, I guess. So yeah, I broke out from the Band-Aid. So thank you very much, Meyer
have to get-
Band-Aids.
Well,
Meyer has just
You gotta
been a
use
pain in
the
more.
liquid ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
do something.
this is for
and get real band-aids.
this is for Carl, Donna, and Bill. Y'all
Oh.
have to watch The Masked Singer from tonight.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I never watch that show unless Donna makes me.
I haven't watched it for the last couple of seasons.
Tonight's worth watching. I even teared up when they revealed who one of them was. And you can only need to watch the first half.
Does anybody ever watch Call Me Cat?
I've wanted to, but I haven't watched. I don't watch much TV.
It's pretty funny, but that's who Leslie
Jordan
was on.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched the last 2 episodes that they dealt with having him leave the show, and I dare anyone to watch this, particularly the last one, without tearing up.
Oh, great! I haven't watched those yet.
Was the one where they kind of said their goodbyes?
They gave Phil a happy ending. The drag queen that he was in love with, they went off to Tahiti for a vacation and saw a little bakery for sale, so they decided to buy the bakery and stay there.
I guess
Sounds like a sitcom.
And guess where
Starting the bakery.
Leslie Jordan is from?
Chattanooga.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Yeah. I knew it was somewhere in Tennessee.
They had a big memorial service for him here.
He was.
Laura's hooked
my
on
son.
watching 90 Day Fiance on TLC, I think it is. And they have like 2 other shows about it afterwards, but it's about people who marry people so they can come into the country legally, and how soon they get divorced, and some that stay together and all that nonsense.
Donna's favorite is Married at First Sight.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you need to spend time with people, at least 3 months.
Yeah.
At least 3 minutes.
At least 16 years.
Oh no.
Well, 3 months has got me 35 years.
Yeah.
To life.
Yeah.
Well, we've lasted how many? 33?
35.
30. What?
Y'all got married about the same time we did, Carl.
How did this woman get in my house? I'd like to know.
I don't know, but you seem to be in the habit of taking long naps, Mr. Van Winkle.
I'm not going to touch that one because I really want to make a green room comment on that.
We married on my 31st birthday, and I am 66 years old.
Boy. Wow. Okay. Well, 35 years then. We made it to Joe Dog status. Man.
We had a special celebration for 35 years. How did you... Oh, shit.
I'm poking.
Gin. Remember Donna? Gin.
I don't know, but I was really drunk at the time.
Poking at you.
Well, I'll tell you, every
Maybe
time
come back there.
Every time I look at my wife, I get heart
Threaten us with a good
palpitations,
time.
butterflies in my stomach. Some people just say it's love. I'll be honest with you, it's fear.
Amen.
That's sanity right there on your part, Joe.
Hey, Donna. Donna.
Joe hasn't said anything
Tell-
for an hour, and all of a sudden he
tell-
gets an amen.
Yeah. Tell Joe your joke that you heard about the donkey.
Oh, his farmer's wife was a big nag, and he would escape out to the field to get away from her. Well, she brought him lunch one day, and as he was eating, she started nagging and nagging, and his donkey couldn't take it anymore, kicked her in the head and killed her. Well, at the funeral, the preacher noticed that when the farmer talked to women, he would be nodding his head, but when he talked to the men, he'd be shaking his head. And after everybody left, preacher goes over and says, "Sorry for being nosy, but I noticed you nod your head when you're talking to the women, but you shake your head when you're talking to the men. Why?" And he says, "Well, the women are going, oh, she looks so nice and peaceful, so I nod in agreement. But the men were asking if I'd sell my donkey."
Well,
What an ass!
That's pretty much what the men were saying. Yep.
well, the other day
Whoa, look at Joe. He's got his hard hat on.
The road. He's ready to go.
the other day we were when we went to take the cats to get fixed. That was over in Sequatchie County. That ought to tell you enough right there with the name.
Mm-hmm.
We passed this farm, and there was a bunch of donkeys out in the field, and I said, "Is that some of your family?" My wife looked over and goes, "Yeah, by marriage."
That one's as old as we are, Joe.
Yeah, but
Wait a minute,
no,
where'd you find that one, Dan? I've been looking for that one.
that's what she said.
Use the force, Luke.
Or did you? Oh, did you swipe it from? Is it over on your page?
I don't know, but it should be. It comes in handy.
And in other news, in Indiana, they've
Oh, there
almost
it is.
reached the center of the earth.
Dig what?
They've almost reached the center of the earth in their dig in Indiana. More news as it comes.
Hey, I'm jazzed
Oh.
because they're going to legalize throwing stars again in Indiana.
Oh my! Well,
Oh, I know what Joe's got dealing with right there. I hate vac trucks. Is it?
So I
Is it?
imagine it's probably a lot noisier right now.
Is that a VacCon?
Yeah, it's a vac truck. They're going through and cleaning out the inlets that maintenance is supposed to and has not been for the last several years.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that doesn't sound good.
yeah.
Some of
Yeah.
these have trees growing out of them.
yeah. That's a sign that they may need a little attention. All right, he's getting back in the truck now.
I'm just not used to the
Baldness.
that Joe look.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, I just realized he shaved his head.
Nearly. Yeah.
His head, his face, yeah. He's bald all over.
How do you know, Aunt Donna?
Well, see, last time
I have my ways.
I got a shave and a haircut like this, I met a buddy of mine for breakfast the next day. I hop out of the truck, he looks right at me and goes, "Oh, so that's what Chewbacca's dick looks like shaved."
Wow.
Gotta love Fred.
Sorry, that's funny.
Good night, everybody.
Right around the clock.
Wow.
My God. People are damn morons.
This is supposed to be news.
Well,
Joe, did you see that on the news the other day? Somebody had, I believe it was a Tesla that has all the cameras around it.
Mhm.
They pulled up to construction site, and the guy was holding up the stop sign. Car went around the Tesla, through the construction zone, about hit the guy with the stop sign, drove all the way down, and cars coming the other way, so he drove up through yards to get around them.
Well, see, right now we're in between two exits, and we have basically we got the right shoulder and the
Slow
lane. Yeah, the slow lane and the lane that runs between the two exits, because these exits are so close through here that they just don't, the lanes don't end through this section. So we've got that lane shut down. So the people coming to merge onto 94 are having to merge in with traffic sooner. And these idiots, instead of, yielding like they're supposed to, kind of like how the sign says that we have out there, half of them are just pulling straight out in front of semis. Some of them are coming to a dead stop, which they kind of have to because there is no break in traffic for them to get in with.
Wow. Yeah.
And others are just going, screw it, I'll go behind the barrels.
Shit.
Joe, for a minute there, I didn't think you said that you were between two exits. I thought you said you were between T-Rexes.
T-Rexes.
You had me worried.
It sounded
They had the little arms.
Yeah. It
Hey.
sounded a bit like that. Yeah.
Carl, do you know why T-Rexes don't clap?
Because they're dead.
Yeah.
I'm here all night.
Tip your way.
I thought it
Until
was
the
just
gin
they had
tells him
no
he's
sense
done
of
for the night.
humor. But
Since Rich isn't here, I'll just go ahead and say it. We're still waiting on that good joke.
yeah.
Oh. Now, the thing that I'm thinking is tomorrow night's show has got to try to top this one.
No, it doesn't. Friday night show got to try and top this one.
Friday night show, you got to remember the green room. It's going to have BK and Michaela and I in the same actual room, probably.
Ooh.
Good night, everybody.
Friday night?
Goody.
Don't threaten me with a good
That's
time.
why I'll be at the auction.
I guess you guys are staying in a hotel or something?
Well, me and Michaela are. I think I don't know what's going on with Brian Fisher, but still, yeah. Well, yeah, we're.
Something about a YMCA, wasn't it?
Well, it's be rather cold to stay in Calgon.
Yeah.
It's still getting pretty chilly of a night.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
And now the challenge I'm presented with is downloading both halves of this show and splicing them together.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Nah. I just put the full recording of the first half and the gap where Joe Dog tried to reschedule the show we were actually doing instead of making a brand new one.
There you go.
Will just be, well, I don't know what I'll do for a transition sort of scene in there, but
I'm sure there's a free use technical difficulties little thing you could throw in.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to do. I will get creative.
Oh God, Dean's getting creative. Make sure you take pictures.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see Donna's eyebrows go up? I'm impressed.
Or you could always get one of Grumpy Uncle Carl's new gifts.
Ain't no telling. We'll see. We'll see. I have access to lots of questionable material that Uncle Carl's got nothing to do with.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you'll find some way to do it. Yeah.
Hey, if I got to put Betty Page dancing in a bikini in there, I'll do it.
Ooh, I may have to rewatch.
I feel okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know she wore clothes.
Aunt Donna, Carl outed you today. Said you don't watch the replays, so they were saying lots of things about you this morning. Not really, but
Outed me for what?
Oh, I was teasing during Nick's show. The guy from UPS showed up with some cigars.
Here?
Here. And I
And you
said,
didn't-
and I've got some open already. I had one out for you, but I smoked it. But anyway,
Sorry about that, guys.
I had made the comment that I had secret cigars now that Donna can't mooch off of me. And Nick was like, "Oh, wait till she watches the show." I said, "No, she won't rewatch. Sorry, if she misses it live, she won't rewatch it."
But I have good friends like Don that would tell on you, right, Don?
You want to come over and get a brick?
She gone.
I know her. Do I know her or what?
Hey, sorry about dropping out like that. Cats unplugged the router.
During cats.
Yeah, you got to feed them every once in a while.
we got lucky tonight. She was actually sitting at the top of the tower, and usually when she jumps down, my phone goes flying, and it didn't tonight.
Is that all?
Which was weird.
What? That's all I got.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
And I only get one?
It's one of those. I'm not looking.
Look at this. See this? Yeah. See what I put up with? She's mooching cigars off of me here already. There we go.
No.
Thank you.
Oh, that's okay.
Babe.
You know what? With all the hate in this world, it's nice to see a good relationship.
Yes.
Let me figure out how to do this. Okay.
Yeah.
What did I do? There we go. All right.
Well, 2 cigars, that's cheap. So, it's not too bad. Not like she came over and stole my rum.
Yeah.
Now, if she holds up a bottle of rum, I'm gonna fall out laughing.
She's probably got her own over there.
My own what?
Hold up a bottle of rum, Aunt Donna. If you have rum, hold it up right now.
Nope.
She's just got her flag.
Fireball.
Plus,
She's got
Furball
cigars.
and some silly man wanted to see what they would smell like, opened it up and went, and then complained about how strong it was. And I'm sitting here thinking, it smelled.
It smells like
Fireball cigars.
Yeah.
When you should have just taken one out of the box and sniffed it.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful what you sniff.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after you take it out. Never mind. I'm going to get in trouble from Joe Dog.
That's like holding out a box of candy and offering somebody a piece of candy, and then they root their hands around and every piece and then pull out one piece.
Dan, got a story I need you to read.
This never ends well.
Yeah.
You're in trouble now.
Oh, if you hear a big bang,
Mm-hmm.
Calvin was sitting.
I was never anywhere near there.
Calvin was sitting innocently by the recycling stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm sure.
Even Dan's in shock from that headline.
Yeah. Innocent. Yeah.
Well, don't you
All
just love
cats
it?
are innocent.
You come up on them and they give you this look like, I'm not doing nothing.
It was time for him to go to the vet. Okay, well, a little early, but okay, it was about time. So I said, I'm going to go find him so we know where he is. Can't find
Joe
him.
Dog, you want me to read that one out loud?
Yeah, I just
No, I
just
mean seriously. Do you want me to read it out loud?
I think it's absolutely hilarious.
Yes, but
Yeah, the maker of Fireball is in a lawsuit.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Oh my.
a civil lawsuit filed in federal court alleges Fireball mini bottles do not actually contain any whiskey, as the label says. The label on Fireball sold at liquor stores says whiskey with natural cinnamon flavor. The subject of the class action lawsuit, which was filed in Illinois, is that the mini bottles sold at gas stations and markets.
Oh, okay.
What consumers were purchasing at non-liquor stores is not whiskey at all, even though the labels on the mini bottles are almost identical, the lawsuit alleges. The lawsuit says labels on the Fireball mini bottles, which can be purchased for 99 cents, say that they contain natural whiskey flavors and other flavors, but in reality, they don't.
So
the labels on the mini bottles are nearly indistinguishable from liquor store Fireball labels, except they say Fireball Cinnamon with no mention of whiskey because it's a malt beverage with whiskey flavor. The lawsuit accuses the company of intentionally misleading customers into believing they are buying small bottles of Fireball Cinnamon whiskey and said the plaintiff paid more than she should have on a product she thought contained actual whiskey. Defendant knew the product attributes that potential customers like. Plaintiff were seeking and developed its marketing and labeling to directly meet their needs and desires, which was the consumption of distilled spirits instead of a malt beverage. So basically, they've been selling cinnamon flavored
beer.
Well,
10,000 teenagers and ne'er-do-wells now are going to take to the street and protest and pillage and rape and loot stores and everything else.
I've actually seen those at the gas stations.
You don't have to see them at the gas stations around here. You just look on the sidewalks and the parking lots and the grass everywhere, because that's what they do. They do this and then they do this.
Well, Donna doesn't need to worry because she's never gotten a small bottle of Fireball.
Now she knows not to.
Yeah. This is the smallest bottle I get.
That doesn't look like a 55-gallon drum.
We keep that elsewhere. We pump it out. We pump it out and refill the jar.
Refill it. Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could find the story on the guy that got his Jack Daniels collection taken by the ATF.
Oh. Is Jack Daniels collection?
His collection of barrels.
Oh. Did they think he was going to make his own and put them in those barrels?
They were full barrels.
Oh.
Distributing without a license, maybe.
Something like that. But he had several bottles of clear Jack Daniels, unaged Jack Daniels. With the years marked on them.
Okay.
Long story short, he was pissed, and Jack Daniels had records of his purchases.
So they will either be returning or refunding eventually, and after.
Knowing the ATF, they've already punched holes in them and poured them down
Destroyed
a
it.
sewer.
Yeah.
As,
Okay, you guys haven't even
as
brought this.
Barney
sad
would
news
say,
up.
bam, bam, bam.
Say what, Dawn?
You guys haven't even brought up the sad news today
What?
that
That's
Raquel
so well.
Welch died.
Yeah.
Huh?
We don't want no sad news.
I saw a
yeah.
bunch of pictures. I didn't catch that. Dad, dang
Yep.
it.
She's 82.
Yep.
Well, we sure could use a little good news today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was,
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I'll tell you. Dick Van Dyke was on The Masked Singer tonight.
Was he?
Yeah,
Okay, that might be worth watching that.
yeah,
You'll have to go back and
Yeah.
and
yeah. And, well, the thing is, after, the unmasking,
Mm-hmm.
he came out, sang Supercalifragilistic, and did the dance.
he's
Mhm.
still
Wow.
very spry. He's still
Oh,
in
yeah.
the gym every freaking day.
About 4
97.
days ago, and you can look this up on his YouTube channel, he reread
And
What a
Bill
time!
froze.
What a time for him to freeze up.
Uh-oh, Joe had to
now
cut.
it's coming back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he read what,
I
Bill?
think.
He reread what?
No.
He froze again. Oh, well.
It's been more than about 4 days ago. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks ago. He reread the speech. I forget who wrote it now. Oh, Rod Sterling. Sterling wrote for him to read at one of the rallies with Dr. King.
Oh.
Okay, I remember seeing that, but I didn't watch it. I saw it pass through my YouTubes. And I sadly can't watch everything.
Yeah, there's Bill. I think.
Okay.
I think.
Sorry about
I
that.
think
My
I stole your
Wi-Fi's
thunder.
wonky still.
Hmm.
About what he read on YouTube.
Yeah, for that Rod Sterling wrote.
Rod Serling, yeah. Wasn't that great?
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people know that Rod Serling was a very good advocate for civil rights. He was very staunch about that.
Yeah, and such a good writer that his.
Well, and the
stuff
thing
still
about
holds
it
up
was the speech wasn't really a political speech per se.
Yeah.
Right.
When he had Dick Van Dyke read it in 1964, it was just about everybody getting together, not putting white people over black people, or black people over white people, or yellow people or red people, or anything that. Get on YouTube, watch it. It's about 8 minutes, maybe 9 minutes long, but just Dick Van Dyke reading it on there, and you could still tell can't explain it, but just in his voice, the passion, I guess, more than anything else, that in his voice when he read it again.
Well, equality is part of our country, and it shouldn't be a political thing anyway. It should be just done.
Yeah, it should be natural.
Mm-hmm. And people that
Yeah.
make it a political thing are trying to get in the way of it. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
Carl, when I said I don't want to open that just yet,
mm-hmm.
can you hear it?
I heard something thunk.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, you're opening your pop over there with a crescent wrench.
No, I'm just thumping the side of it.
Oh, okay. That'll help.
I mean, it's that hard. I mean, it's that. I mean, it doesn't squeeze. It's highly pressurized.
That's
You're
what she said.
going to have to call Elon for the equipment to pump that overpressurized tank out.
Bless you.
So I don't know if you
Joe
guys
Dog's doing
saw a
his
little bit
Yahoo
ago.
Mountain Dew hillbilly bit.
I don't know if you guys saw a little bit ago when I switched to my back camera and was showing all the cops over here by our job site.
Yeah.
Apparently, they are searching for somebody.
Oh.
So the state cop that was behind me before, he took off like a bat out of hell, and we came down to this next exit. And I'm like, man, somebody done screwed up. They got 4 cops up top there. And then I noticed our statey was sitting on the shoulder by the ramp. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I see these silhouettes coming down. I can see a dog on a leash. I'm like, oh, somebody done screwed up.
Oh,
They done got the dog out.
Yeah.
Oh, they got the helicopter out
I
too.
bet they're looking for drugs, Joe. Put your
No,
drugs
they're looking
away,
for-
Joe.
They're looking for somebody because they even got the helicopter out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the man.
Yeah, well,
There.
I messed up. I said the dog. I meant they've got the fur missile loaded.
Yeah.
Bring out the werewolf.
Yeah. Speaking of fur missiles, I will be awakened at 3 a.m. again tomorrow. So I'm going to head out right now, folks.
Good night,
Good night,
Jim boy.
Carl.
Night,
Night,
buddy.
Carl.
Have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi the way it is, I might as well just get out too. But hopefully it'll be okay tomorrow night. But we'll see. And that,
For a minute there,
Ooh,
Bill,
oh.
I thought you said with my wife the way it is.
Mm,
That's been a while,
Once
though.
upon a
That's
time,
been
I
a while.
probably would have, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of ancient history.
Okay, so I just read this line, and I'm going to give Tyler, not Gregson, credit for it. I promise to plant kisses like seeds on your body, so in time you can grow to love yourself as I love you. Ooh, that's spicy.
Okay.
okay.
That's stalkery. Yeah.
Oh, I can't take those.
cue up the police
That
song every
was-
breath you take.
Yeah, that tonight's episode is not available to watch just yet.
I bet it'll be up tomorrow night, Donna.
Probably.
Usually about
They
6
usually
a.m.
wait 24 hours.
It's
Or I
usually
could
about
probably
6
go
a.m.
on TV too and catch it.
How far in the first half was it, Joe?
It's first half. The actual reveal is pretty much bottom of the hour.
Oh, okay. Different.
Okay.
That's what
Well,
that
we'll get
little
out of
fast
here.
forward is for.
Have a good night, Bill.
Night, Bill.
I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye-bye.
All right.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I don't know whether I want to piece the two halves of this show together or not.
Well,
Not
I didn't
because-
come on till the second half, so the first half doesn't count. I'm teasing.
Well, no, not because there's anything wrong with either one. It's just I'm going.
The work.
You know, it was so much fun live, and people that were watching, that's fine. They should have that experience, and not have it sullied with a spliced together replay of what would, because it was totally spontaneous, and we
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just thought, well, shit. It's oh, I'll just clear it out. I'm going. It's not clearing out. Damn it! Why is it not clearing out?
because we're in the middle of it.
It's Carl's fault because he distracted me from solving the problem.
Oh, but we had already solved the problem. We just went ahead with the show.
Yeah. We did a hump day stupid o'clock.
Dan, but the
one for
thing
you,
is,
Joe Dog.
Dan does know how to change the day and time.
Yeah, but it never works when I do it.
And we
Even
kind of were
even
having fun.
even though it's on there and I know how to do it and I've done it before, it always screws up somehow. It really does. I've been trying to do this, and it's like the easiest way, if you catch it in time, is to just go ahead and delete that one and do it all over again from scratch. And there wasn't time to do that. Besides, everybody was excited about, we'll just do it anyway. Na 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 na. So, and so we wind up with this.
Life has to be spontaneous now and then.
Oh, okay. That's what that is. Okay. I saw a new gadget and I couldn't figure out what it was.
Yes.
So I had to play with the button.
Not the green room, not the green room.
You know me, I like pushing buttons.
You just
Mhm.
now noticed that was a button that turned that on and off.
I've never scrolled up that far before.
Again, not the green room. See, Joe Dog, you make it too hard for it to not be the green room.
That's the
When
point.
you have a twisted mind like mine, and you're gonna like ban me from ever coming on Stupid O'Clock again one of these days.
No, I don't think that's going to be in the cards, sweetheart.
Oh, Don, if they haven't banned me by now, they're not going to ban you.
I'm like a bad penny. I just keep coming back.
And just so y'all know, this is our theme.
Time to do some sketchy shit.
And this is my attitude.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Honey Badger doesn't give a shit.
It's funny that you play that one because the contractor that's out here to do the pumping is actually Badger.
And he's driving a honey wagon.
Now, is it is the vac truck made by Badger, or is that the name of the company?
That's the name of the company.
Oh, okay. I know Badger makes one hell of a great all.
No, this is actually the name of the company.
Oh, okay.
But here's one for you, Joe Dog. We're on the interstate. It is all concrete through here.
Yeah.
Why the hell are we finding chunks, like literal chunks of asphalt inside these damn grates? We have not. This section of road has never been asphalt.
You carried it in.
I'll tell you, it's been in there since they built the freaking interstate. Because when they do concrete, they use asphalt. They put their base and they put asphalt in to hold and then concrete on top of the asphalt.
Oh, yeah, they may have done that on the shoulders. That's a good point. Didn't think about that. Because I know like the actual drive lanes, there ain't no asphalt underneath all that. That is concrete down to stone. I can see the state doing something stupid like that on the shoulders.
Have you been to Illinois?
He's in Indiana.
I know, but has he been to Illinois? People are stupid.
Trust me, I think NDOT and IDOT are in a competition each year to see who can do something dumber.
Well, IDOT is just missing an eye to be what they really be called what they really are.
ID 10T code. Hi, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie.
Hello again.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Have fun at ToddCon this weekend.
I will. Don't have a table, so I'm probably just gonna help out with the Chattanooga Comic Con a bit this year.
Oh, you mean Todd's actually invite? Hey, Zach. Okay, person turquoise waving. I don't know.
Well, in the chat on the show, it's a turquoise person waving.
Oh, okay.
So did you like that Rickroll I posted for you, Kiri?
Oh man, I did. I did. I can tell we're gonna have a war of Rick rolls.
Well, I just wanted to see if Joe Dog would get blamed. Like if you would just see Joe and just automatically blame him, or if I'd actually catch the blame.
And I did. But Kiri, I got something you can get them back with.
There you go. There you go.
I actually unmuted it that time so I could hear it.
Zach never knows what I'm going to throw up on the screen.
Unlike the rest of us who are used to you.
I believe I'd rephrase that, but yeah.
Not the green room, Dan.
Not the green room.
Guys, you know, one of these days,
these boots are gonna walk all over. Oh, never what? Oh, sorry.
No.
Hey,
For the moon, Alice.
Chris goes, the end of civilization is closer than I thought. Yeah, cats are now doing Rick rolls.
Oh.
Oh, I got a question I need to ask Zach. I'll hit you on Discord in a few minutes after the show ends. Show ends in about
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I got some questions.
It's gonna be
to
a
ask
short
about,
one.
Hey, that was when we were just on our own. Then the principal showed up and it was detention.
Oh, that was old in school suspension for me. No. Sorry, I'm in a goofy mood.
And this is different how?
Truth.
Yeah,
Evidently, we're not the only smartasses on the planet.
There's so many smartasses that we have not met yet.
I'm looking forward to each and every one of them.
We really need a smartass convention where every single smartass in the planet just congregates into one little space, and we all try to one up each other.
Thought that was HallowCon.
Thought that was the green room.
Oh no, I'm not even going to look at that one.
Oh shit.
I timed that one perfectly, did I not?
Yep.
Joe Doc, how do you really feel?
I feel wonderful. Well, since Launchpad's in here, they're actually looking at a launch date for that big old cigar.
Ooh.
Of course, now that I got to thinking about it, I wonder if the launch, after that thing launched, is if Brownsville, Texas, is going to smell like a huge fart.
Doesn't
well,
already.
You should know.
I don't know. I've never lit one. I've heard horror stories.
I know There's one town I had to ride through on a motorcycle in Alabama on my way out to Texas. I really regretted riding through that town. It's a
Do you
big
know
city too.
the
Oh.
worst city that I've ever driven through, and I've had to do it multiple times, is Austin, Minnesota.
I thought you were going to say Texas, but okay.
No, Austin, Minnesota.
Now,
Oh.
if you are out driving, I would recommend rerouting around Sweetwater, Tennessee, unless you are actually on your way to go to the Lost Sea Cave.
Oh, Bowater's pretty much shut down now. You don't even smell it anymore.
Oh, really?
But
They used to have paper mills out there, and that was
Austin, Minnesota is where they make spam.
stench. Oh.
Hey, I have snuck many a fart on 75 at Bowater.
And nobody noticed.
Nope.
It was probably a relief.
Mm.
Well,
it was. I thought
relieved after he did it.
Because I was about to explode with all them women in the car.
Not the green room.
On a short fuse, Joe? No, it reminds me of the time my dad and I were cleaning out a chicken house for free fertilizer for the wheat field. And Dad let one rip. And I just looked at him and go, okay, at least that smells human. Oh.
Yeah, but spam does not smell good when it's being manufactured.
Most stuff doesn't.
Well, you know when spam is actually cooked?
Once you open the darn thing and put it in a frying
No,
pan.
it's actually cooked in the can.
It's cooked, yeah.
Oh, in the can.
It's
Okay.
already cooked, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know when they cook it?
When you're driving through Austin, Minnesota.
No, after they put it in the can.
Mm-hmm.
They cook it in the can.
And after World War II, they were thinking of the possibility of preparing a second batch.
Yeah, careful.
Oh
now.
no, they're still preparing it.
No.
Did you know they have a museum?
We had spam for supper tonight.
Hey,
really?
I love.
We love spam.
I love boiled cabbage and spam gravy. Make you up a good batch of gravy. Cube up your spam, fry it up. Make some gravy. Boil some cabbage. Pour it on top.
I think my biggest thing of why I can't eat spam is because of there. You know what I mean? It's just I associate it with, and it's like.
Thank you, Chris.
What I miss?
Just a comment. No big deal. And we've already run 2 hours, folks.
And if you substitute your cabbage for toast, it's a staple in the military. Jingle.
No, it's not.
That's chipped beef.
Yeah, well, you got to fry the spam real good. You almost have to burn the spam.
You have to chop it up real fine too. Yep. Everybody say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night.
Good night, folks.
All right, y'all have a good one. Say goodnight, everybody.
See y'all
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.